Okay, today I'm going to show you this Safuciiv MP3 player. This particular one has 64 gigabytes built in memory, which is super nice because that lets you put quite a few different albums onto this single MP3 player. It does have a USB-C cable, so it is nice and updated hardware. Plugs into your computer where you can just kind of drag and drop files. It's also how you charge the device is through that USB-C. There is a spot for plug-in headphones, which this does actually come with a set that are fairly good. I mean, they're not super high quality, but they actually sound pretty decent. It does also come with an auxiliary to auxiliary, so if your car has that, you can plug your MP3 player in, play through it, or if you have kind of like a Bluetooth speaker or a radio that supports that kind of input, it does come with that cable, which is super nice. It comes with a fairly long USB-C cable, so you kind of get everything you need right out of the box. It also has this nice little arm strap, so if you are working out or going for a run, something like that, you can actually just put this around your arm and have your MP3 player on you for your workout. You don't have to worry about it bouncing around in your pocket or falling. It's nice and secure in that kind of arm strap. It does also have this carrying case that comes with a little metal carabiner. So if you are again going to the gym, kind of use this to connect it to your gym bag, or just kind of attach it to whatever you need to. It does have like a built-in sound recorder. There is a button for that where you can speak into the microphone. It lets you kind of use it as a voice memo. Super cool. It also does connect to local radio stations. So if you don't really have albums you want to put on this, or you just kind of are in the mood for some general radio, it does have that functionality, and it works pretty well at finding stations. I haven't had any real problems with it. It is super nice and compact and lightweight, so it does kind of help replace a heavy, big, bulky phone. I know that my phone is really massive. It's really hard to kind of keep on me while I'm working out. So having something that's really compact and again comes with an armband just lets me kind of have the music I want on hand without having to have my big bulky phone. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave a link down below. I've been using it for a couple hours and it hasn't needed charged yet. It still has quite a bit of battery life. So you do get quite a bit of use out of it before the individual recharge. The screen is nice and bright. It's super easy to see no matter what the lighting is in the room. They do have volume control on the side. You don't really have to fumble around with buttons on screen. They are actually like physical buttons, which is super nice. It's really easy to navigate the menus because again, they kind of have multiple things that you can kind of choose from. It boots up really quickly. Takes maybe 5 seconds. Boots down, kind of the same thing, takes about 5 seconds. But some of the things that you have is music, radio, just a general like documents folder, or if you want to kind of move things around, it lets you do that. There are settings. It does have Bluetooth capability. So if you do have Bluetooth headset phones or Bluetooth speaker, you don't have to use the auxiliary ports. You don't have to plug it in. It does do wireless through Bluetooth, which is super nice. It does have the line record, again, if you want to kind of use it as a voice memo. There are support for ebooks or just kind of, text on here. So the screen, again, is nice and bright. It's easy to read on, but it is small, so ebooks might not be the best to read on here. But if you kind of are a person that kind of likes to do that while working out, there is that option, which is super nice. It also has, for music, when you do select it, it does kind of break it down into a couple different categories. So you can view all songs, if you have specific artists, albums, genres, if you create a playlist. It does have that kind of folder breakdown, which is super nice. So that way, if there is multiple artists on here or specific things you want to listen to, as long as that metadata is tied to those MP3 files, it does sort that for you. So if you're interested, the Safuciiv MP3 player, I'm going to leave a link down below.